This is a Trendy RC battery charger, which can also be used for all kinds of batteries. I got this battery here. You can use it for Teslas, any battery you want that's got 6 cells or less. I think you got to have at least 2 cells. I'm not sure what that. No, it says 1 to 15, 2 to 20. Yeah, 1 to 6 cells. So this is a 5-cell battery, and it had the wires for the battery balancer coming out here. So what I did is I had to solder them onto this plug so that I could plug this in and see. Now it's very important that you get your wires right. You got to start with the most negative, and the most negative is going to be this wire here on this side. So that wire there gets soldered to what was the black wire here, and we march on up one after the other till we get all our wires soldered. And before we plug this in, we take our meter and check down this row and make sure we got it plugged in right, because if we don't and we plug it in and the wires aren't correct, it'll blow out the meter. I mean the charger here. So we get all those. I put one of these little plugs on here. I got it on my most negative and my most positive, which it requires that also. Now this comes with a whole slew of different type of plugs that you can plug in. It needs a 11 to 18 volt charger, and the bigger the charger, the more amps you can pump in, up to 5 amps. So you start off in your mode section, and you choose what you choose by these two switches here. What you're going to be doing. Now, user program, select data. That I don't know how to do that. Save data, pH battery, nickel cadmium, nickel hydride, lithium polymer. Where was lithium iron? Huh. Well, that's kind of, I believe it does lithium iron also. Yeah, it says it right here. Lithium iron phosphate. Anyway, you go through your modes that way. Then when you get to a mode, you get to pick what you're going to do there. You're going to balance, you're going to fast charge, you're going to store, or you're going to discharge. And then you come over here to enter, and you got to hold this down twice. And it's checking the battery, and it likes what it saw, and then I hit it again, and now it'll start ramping up. And I come over here and push this button again, and I can see all my cells, which we see they're all doing good. And the other, one more push, and we see this will collect how many amp hours we're able to put into it or discharge, depending on what we're doing. And there's your cells, so that you get your cell right. We start, every battery has the same negative, and then as you go up, the 2-cell battery would be those 2 wires, 3, all the way up till you get to 6, which will be up to there. And then you can plug these in here to measure them. So very, very handy guy, pretty cheap. I got them on Amazon. And that's my review of this charger there. Oh, a couple other things though. Let me go in here to the mode. You go into user set program, and there's where we do our battery. Yeah, that's there's where we get our whatever, our different types. We also can get oh yeah, from nickel hydride, they got quite a bit. Temperature, if you got the temperature sensor, which I thought I saw that somewhere. Yeah, I think it's over here. Time, if you're charging and discharging and you have it set up to do it automatically, it'll wait 1 minute in between. safety timer. Now I have my safety timer on and I set it for 700 minutes. You can turn that off and it will just keep charging. It won't turn off. If you don't set this though, it'll turn off. I think it comes set for an hour. So you probably want to go into this menu and turn that off. Capacity cutoff. Oh, that's where you only charge it up to 500 or whatever you set the milliamps. I got that turned off because this is a big battery. You can have a buzzer that'll buzz and let you know. You input power level. This is a neat feature. So you can set it. So if you're running it on a battery, you can set it so that it won't discharge your battery too much. And now we're back to the type of battery. And then we escape over here. Let's see what other things we got. Yeah, I think that's all the different things we have. Yep, those are the things. So we escape to get back. Yeah, and there we are back. And then this is the one to start and enter. Checking batteries one more time. Sure has you do all this a bunch of times. And you can leave it on there so you can see how your battery's doing.